Well, hello everybody, welcome to my new series, which is going to be a series called Graham Builds, Granddad's Little Railway Builds. So after you've just seen the station master's house being built, and as I said in the video, I'm quite pleased with that, and I've built the station platform shelter, and that's come out rather well. I'll show you that in a minute. So the big question is, what am I going to build now? Well, my nephew Davey got me that one. I don't know if you can see that. Yes, you can, just about, I think. The good shed. So, but I'm not going to build this yet because I've had an idea where to put it, but I'm not sure yet until I've done the station on this side. So I'm just going to leave that for one moment, because I've had an idea for the station as well, which I will cover in a later video. So that leaves me with this one, which is the, there you go, it's the modern retail unit. So I've had a sneaky look at it, and to be honest, this was an impulse buy, because I had no idea where I was going to put it, no idea at all. So anyway, last night I got it out of this packaging, and I'll show you now, and I've had an idea, and it may have been a very good buy after all. Let me show you. Right, so laid out in front of you is the main parts for the building. You just got to press these out, you probably know. But what you'll notice is these two pieces here. So this is the back of the building, and this is the front of the building. And it's from back to front, it's about 60 mil, which is a bit on the large side. What I thought I might do, because it's in two halves, it will lend itself very nicely for being a low relief building. So I've had to measure up. So these from here to here, or the side walls, that's 30 mil. Okay, now I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Let me just have a look. See if it's in the camera, in the view of the camera. And this piece here is 18 mil, and that's the piece that sticks out here. Okay, so that's 30 mil going down this side. Half the building is 30 mil. Then you've got the 18 mil, which is of course is 48 mil. Let's round it up to 50 mil. So that's going to lend itself very nicely to go in a place that I didn't know how I was going to feel. So well, I'm going to move you over to the layout now, and I'll show you. So here we are at back at the layout, and some of you will know that I moved all this around originally from how it was originally. So and it's left me with a problem at the back, because this area here, is, I didn't know what to put in there. So and I didn't know what I was going to do with it. I had an idea of just putting a road bridge going up over some sort of water maybe, or whatever, but I really had no idea. So when I noticed this building, I noticed the size of it. So from the back of the board here to the front of this pavement, to the front of these shops here, sorry, it's 50 mil. It just happens to be 50 mil, the exact same size as the retail unit that I've just bought. So that lended itself quite nicely. The retail unit is also 110 mil in length, and I've got a gap there of about 150. So I think that was going to sit in that corner quite nicely, and I could bring a road going up the end, going up from this side maybe, just to fill the gap, and maybe behind these trees here. I don't know, maybe some parkland or scrubland or something, or maybe just fill it with trees. I don't know yet, but that solved the problem of what to put in the corner, and I didn't plan it. It was just coincidence, I guess, or a bit of good fortune. But no, that's going to work out just right, I feel. By the time it's built and it's got lights in, it's going to blend in quite nicely, hopefully. So yeah, that's solved the problem. So let's get back to it. So, as promised, in front of you now is the station platform shelter that I've put together. I didn't film. Another nice little model. There isn't much to it. I think there's only about 6 parts. Yeah, it's got light. I put lights in it, as you can see from the wire coming down there. But because it's quite light in here, you probably can't see them. So I'll just turn it around for you. There you go. You see, it's a lovely detailed little model, worthy of a place on anyone's layout, really. Not much to the back of it. As you can see there, there's nothing on the back at all. But that don't matter. It's not going to be seen, is it? At least I don't think it is. The only thing is, let me move it back. The barge boards, likewise on the station master's house. I've left them, I think they're some very, very thin ply, and I've left them like that only because I'm unsure what colour I'm going to paint the railings and the rest of the station. And when I make my mind up on that, I'll come back and paint these to match. But yeah, there you go. Another lovely little Metcalfe model. Right, let's carry on with me build. So, as you can see, I've made a start on the modern retail unit, and it's coming together quite well. Obviously, I've got an awful lot more to do, but you can see now that, you know, how well it's going to lend itself just in low relief. So I think this is going to work out okay. I'll spin it around a bit more. You can see the back of it now. Before I do anything else, I've got to do the interior. Believe it or not, there's some like shelving units to go in there, and a middle floor as well. So quite a bit more to do. So one final look. It's going together quite well, and hopefully it will continue to do so. So I'll catch you up in a bit. Well, I've moved on a little bit. I can't believe I've actually I put the interior in. Bear in mind these are end scales, so you're really not going to really see. But the shop windows are quite large. So and where it's going to go on the layout in the corner is not actually, they're not going to be visible. Once the canopy's on, they're not going to be visible. But I've done it anyway. So what I'll just do is I'll just spin it around. You can just about roughly see them now. Look, looking through the front windows. Look, there you go. Let's move you around a bit more. There you go. So about there. There you go. It's just yeah, just some make-believe shelves, if you like, and I put there's some more of these printed things that I put along the back wall as well. They're going to go in. But as I said, I doubt very much you're going to see them again, which is why I'm showing them now. I painted the floor blue with a brown, like, I don't know, entrance bit. Yeah, I think it looks okay. I'm going to carry on. The only thing I'm not sure on is I don't think I'm going to, with the upstairs, you can see there's four windows upstairs. I think I'm going to block them in. Obviously I'm going to put the windows in, but I'm going to make it look as if the blinds are drawn or something. I've got to put the lights in as well. I'm not sure if they're going to go on the roof, shine down through the floor which goes in here, or because I think if I put them on the lights that high, yeah, running across the middle of the model, I think it's just going to be too bright. They're going to be too near, so I'm going to try. I think I'm going to lift them up. I'll cut a hole out in the floor there, and the light can shine through, which I've done on some of my other models as well. So I think it only worked. So that seems like a bit of a plan. So yeah, I'm quite pleased with the way it's coming on. I'm going to carry on, and I'll catch up with you when I've done a bit more. Right, a little bit further on. Just in case you didn't quite understand what I was going on about with the lights, I thought I'd just jump in here and show you what I meant. So if I just turn it around, something like that. Let's tip it up for you. There you can see I put the floor in, and I've cut a slot right down the middle. Okay, so the lights will go along the roof line. There's a solid piece of card that goes, support card that goes across. The lights will go on that, and the lights will shine down. Now luckily there's a gap here which will be hidden by the canopy. So what I've done on the other side, which we rolled you around, is I've just cut a hole in the middle there as well. Okay, can you see that? Yeah, there you go. And hopefully what I'm hoping for is that the light will shine down, light up the bottom, and some light will come through the gap and down through that hole and light up the street. It may work, it may not, I don't know. We'll have fun when we find out, won't we? But yeah, so that's where I am at the moment. All I've got to do, I say, is put the roof on now, and then build the canopy on the front. So let's crack on with it. Right, so there you have it. Railside Retail Park unit is finished. As I said before, I've done it in low relief. There you go. It's going to fit nicely in that corner. There's the back. I always like to paint the back of it black, so I don't know why, but I do. So, and as I say, at the minute you can just about make out the interior, but I don't think you're going to make it out on the when it's in place. But never mind. The effort's been put in. So yeah, I'm quite pleased with this. It's just turned out rather well, because I didn't know what I was going to put in that corner. And as I say, the upstairs, they look a bit green, but yeah, just to give the impression that there's some blinds have been pulled down in the offices above. So yeah, I think that's worked out rather well. What I'm going to do is go and mess about on the layout now. So I've got to make a little platform for it to stand on. And I'll put it in place, and I'll show you that when it's done. And I'll consider it another little video completed. Another step forward. Yeah, quite pleased with it. I've just seen that bit of white card going down the back there, though we're not going to see that because that's going to be in the corner. I might paint that brown. I don't know, I've got some watercolours, so I might paint that brown. Let's just have a quick look on the other side. Yeah, okay. Possibly that could do with a little bit of paint down there. But yeah. Right, let's get it put in place. Right, so here we are at the layout, and as you can see I've got a bit of a gap going down the back where so I've got to try and fill that, and I'm just basically going to use some card on some supports, which I'll put the supports in, and I'll take you off the tripod in a minute so I'll give you a little bit of a better look. It's nothing fantastic, but it does the job. So hang on, let's just take you off. There you go, a little bit more of a better view. As I say, just some card supports, and I'll put the top on, and I'll give you another look. And there you go, all covered up. As I say, this is just 2 layers of 1mm card stuck on top of each other. And so as I say, the retail outlet is going to go in this corner. Yeah, it's level with the road, so that should look okay. And I've just got to decide what I'm going to do on the other side of the street. I have had an idea, and I've been out and bought another Metcalfe kit. So guess what's going up on YouTube in a little while. I'll show you it. So opposite the retail park, on the other side of the road, I've decided to put the PN128 coaching in. I'm going to set it back so that there could be a bit of a garden at the front, and maybe a garden at the back of it as well. And hopefully I should just fill that corner nicely. And then after the garden part of the pub, maybe just a load of trees and God knows what else. So maybe just a load of trees. So I'll just show you now the retail park again, where it's going on in its position, and we'll call it an end. So, well, there you go, one final look in place. I haven't wired it up yet, but I will do that over the next couple of days. I'll do a layout update at some point this month, so I'll light it all up for you then. But yeah, I'm quite pleased with the way that's come out. It's actually finishing off that corner. I've gone off the blue. I've got the blue background that I was going to paint, what I've painted on there. I've gone off of that, which is why it's white behind. That's just white foam board. So what I'm going to do, I decided to do, is I'm going to paint. You're going to sound wrong, but I'm going to paint the white foam board blue, even though I don't like it. And then I'm going to put a back scene on there. And if it wrinkles, it wrinkles. If it don't, happy days. But that's what I'm going to do. I've decided that I've just gone right off the blue. So, yeah. Well, I hope you like my little effort. So, and I'm going to leave it there. So until the next time, when I build the coaching in, I think it is. Yeah. Have all that fun. Happy modelling, and bye for now.